The world looks ordinary, yet things in it make you think otherwise. Because sometimes nature creates things so precise, so impossible, they feel manufactured by something else. Hidden deserts, glowing rivers, burning waterfalls. Here are 5 extreme wonders you won't believe are real, and each one pushes the limits of what this planet should be capable of. Number 5. Barabar Caves, India. Hidden in the rugged Bihar granite hills, the Barabar Caves wait like a secret someone meant to hide, and somehow failed to erase. From the outside, they're plain. Dark openings and ancient rock, the kind of place most travelers would pass without a second glance. But stepping inside feels like crossing a boundary between what humans can build and what they should be able to build. These caves are over 2,200 years old, yet the stone inside is polished to a perfection that borders on unsettling. The wall shines like obsidian mirrors, reflecting torchlight and smooth ribbons that make the chambers shimmer. Corners meet at impossibly precise right angles. Ceilings run in flawless arcs. Not a chip, not a crack, as though time itself avoids leaving marks here. Sounds behave strangely too. Even the softest breath carries, deepens, and echoes with unnatural clarity. It isn't an echo that bounces, it's one that listens back. People often lower their voices instinctively, sensing something in the acoustics that's deliberate, engineered. Historians attribute the caves to the Maurya Empire, yet no records explain why such extreme craftsmanship was necessary. Meditation, rituals, philosophical gatherings, perhaps? But the geometry feels purposeful in a way meditation chambers rarely do. You sense intention buried beneath the architecture, a kind of coded design only ancient builders understood. The temperature remains cool, even when the heat outside scorches. The air inside carries a faint metallic scent that settles on the tongue, a reminder that these walls have absorbed centuries. Visitors commonly report feeling watched, not by a presence but by the cave itself. The deeper you walk, the more the silence thickens, wrapping around you until every footstep feels amplified. The caves don't frighten, they study, and when you finally step back into daylight, blinking at the heat, something remains with you. A quiet sense that the cave still holds something unspoken, waiting. Number 4. Skellig, Ireland. Far in the Atlantic Ocean, Skellig rises like a jagged monument, ripped from the sea floor. Waves slam against its cliffs with relentless force, and storms sweep across it like ancient rituals. Yet the island stands unmoved, a sentinel watching the horizon. In the 6th century, monks climbed this impossible rock and built their lives on its razor-thin ledges. They constructed stone huts shaped like beehives, perfectly balanced on steep slopes, where one slip meant falling into the ocean below. Each stone was carried from the shore, an act so difficult it almost feels mythic. The air on Skellig is sharp, carrying the scent of salt, wet stone, and seaweed. It's a place where the atmosphere feels thinner, as though you've stepped into a world stripped to its bones. Travelers often describe a strange tension clinging to the island, the sense that the rock is observing, not merely holding its ground. The climb up its pathways is an experience in itself. Narrow stone stairs wind upward at terrifying angles, cut centuries ago with tools far older than any surviving record. Each step feels intentional, almost ceremonial. The wind here doesn't just blow, it whispers, carrying a rhythm that echoes through the cliffs. Some historians say the monks chose the island for solitude. Others believe they were protecting something, a relic, a text, or knowledge too powerful to leave unguarded. Local legend insists the island has a pulse, a low vibration felt through the rocks when storms gather. Visitors report flashes in their peripheral vision, shadows where no one stands, figures that vanish as quickly as they appear. Skellig is not just a monastery, it's a test of endurance, of spirit, and what one chooses to believe. Number 3. Kawah Crater Lake, Indonesia. High in the volcanic mountains of East Java, Kawah Ijen looks deceptively peaceful at first sight. The crater lake shimmers in shades of turquoise, still and reflective beneath a halo of drifting mist. But that calm lasts only until nightfall. When darkness settles, the mountain reveals a phenomenon that feels almost supernatural. Electric blue flames burst from fissures in the ground, flowing across the landscape like liquid fire. These flames writhe and twist in forms that seem almost sentient, licking the edges of sulfur-stained cliffs and illuminating the volcanic smoke with an eerie glow. Scientists explain the effect as burning sulfuric gases. Simple chemistry, they say. But standing there, the explanation feels thin. The colors are too vivid. The moments are too alive. Under the blue light, shadows behave strangely, stretching in unnatural shapes that warp and contract as if reacting to something unseen. Sulfur miners descend into this harsh environment nightly, carrying heavy loads of crystallized sulfur on their shoulders, their silhouettes moving like ghosts through the toxic haze. Their faces glow blue in the firelight, disappearing and reappearing in bursts of smoke. The air stings the lungs, leaving a metallic taste on the tongue. Local folklore adds another dimension. According to legend, the crater is a boundary, a meeting point between the world and others. Some say the flames are spirits descending. Others believe the mountain guards a door humans were not meant to open. Standing at the crater's edge, listening to the mountain hiss and breathe, the line between science and myth blurs. You feel the heat of the earth beneath your feet, the cold wind above, and the strange pull of a place that doesn't merely glow, but watches. Number 2. Lost City of the Kalahari, Southern Africa. The Kalahari Desert is a landscape of secrets. Dunes shifting like tides, winds sculpting new shapes overnight, footprints erased before morning. Early accounts speak of massive stone archways and avenues lost to time, glimpsed briefly before sandstorms swallowed them again. Expeditions launched with excitement returned with only fragments, unable to retrace their steps. Maps failed, instruments malfunctioned. The desert seemed determined to protect whatever lies beneath. Local stories are even more cryptic. Elders warn that the desert does not reveal its past to those who seek it casually. It decides who may approach. At sunset, the dune shifts color from gold to blood orange, and the wind gathers in slow, haunting murmurs that sound almost like distant voices. Modern technology offers more clues. Satellite images show geometric patterns beneath the sand, angles too precise to be natural. Magnetic disturbances confuse navigation systems. Travelers report seeing strange lights flickering over the dunes at night, weaving like signals or sentinels. It's easy to feel watched in the Kalahari. The silence has weight. The horizon stretches endlessly, yet feels strangely enclosed, as though something unseen stands just at the edge of vision. The desert is alive, not with movement but with intention. If a city sleeps beneath it, it is no ruin. It is a memory the land guards with purpose. Number 1. Hessdalen Lights, Norway. In Norway's remote valleys far from cities and noise, the Hessdalen Lights drift through the darkness like fragments of another world. They appear without warning, floating orbs of white, yellow, or electric blue that hover, dart, split apart, and merge again in absolute silence. Others streak across the valley like glowing arrows. Then they vanish, only to reappear somewhere entirely different. There is no pattern, no predictable cycle. They behave with a kind of intelligence that unsettles even seasoned researchers. They've collected data, charts, and videos, but no explanation holds steady. Plasma, piezoelectricity, magnetic anomalies, each theory solves one detail and fails 10 others. Witnesses describe a strange tension in the air when the light appears, a subtle charge, a sense that the valley itself is aware. Some swear the lights shift direction when observed. Others say they dim or brighten in response to human presence. Locals speak of the lights with both reverence and caution. Old stories describe them as guides appearing to lost travelers. Others whisper that they guard something hidden in the valley, something older than the villages that dot the region. Which of these wonders blew your mind the most? Drop your pick down in the comments below, and as always, we'll see you in the next one.